So yeah, last time on Danganronpa, uh, we started the investigation for Nekomaru's death, and then eventually we changed characters, and then we start playing as Nagito because both groups are separated from each other. One is on the grape building, and the other is in the strawberry building. Nagito being Nagito is just like, well, I can't do that much here. Maybe I should go to that room. Which is the dead room, the life or death game. We stay there for a while because I forgot pretty much how to do that stuff. Except for the binary code situation. And then Nagito reached the octagon, which is the floor where he can get weapons and find about the secret of the funhouse. The moment he got the reward, which was Hope Speak Academy book that contained all the information about the students, including the current students on Jabberwock Island, Nagito found out something because we stopped at the dot dot dot. And now, going back to Danganronpa. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Jackie. We had just a moment that we changed bodies for a bit. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So, what are you gonna do?
You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think...
Yeah, that's a great idea. I think.
I like how she's just like, oh my god, what the frick? Where did you come from? Huh? Yeah, Nagito is here. Remember, they are split up. There's no way for them to go from one day to the other, one building to the other. And Nagito is here. You found the freaking passage. You did. They're still upset about the Roomba breaking? Of course they are, you know. How are you going to keep things clean if the robot has died? Jeez, Ash, jeez.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. So this means there's a passage between both houses without using the elevator. Does he speak to us? Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Oh yeah, now we get all the truth bullets out of him. Yeah. Oh my god, we leveled up with this. Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that all about? The wall clock's alarm going off before that happened. Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall buttons was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Yeah, Aren't I lucky that I survived? Maybe because I'm the ultimate lucky student. Huh?
Maybe.
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette?
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it.
Man.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. That you only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal? He's crazy, that's all there's to it. Anyway, I was able to clear the final dead room. I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you have... Where would you even be able to do that, and how? They are Persona 3 fans. I guess he is. But the thing is, he didn't shoot himself.
man.
Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Well, his behavior has changed towards us. Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty and obtain quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yes, it's the continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the early file. The killing school life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope Speak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. Yeah, he wasn't chunky at all. He was Slim Byakuya. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the details of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right? However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this school trip. That is true, he has a point in there. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Which it wasn't true. Hey Sam, how's it going? And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. Yeah, it's really similar to the first game, that is true. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? Thank you Colleen for the bits. I like that. The guy's just like, my legs, I'm dead. Oh, bad things. Hope things are well over there. I am just dying. I'm just dying with heat, that's all. But I have my aircon on, I have my water, and I'm going to do a sneaky hydrate. I'm sorry, I need to. Today more than ever, I need to hydrate a lot because doing voices in this weather, just saying it, it's not fun. Ah, it's lovely and cool here. Yes, yes, keep bragging there, Sam. Keep bragging yourself there, Sam. God damn it. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives and the driving the murders.
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
By the way, the fourth mother of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about it on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're going to talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Onokuma. This is another one. That seal.
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope Speak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file does not contain our information, just Hajime's information. Are you serious? Just mine? This looks like a Persona game. There we go. This is Persona the Killing Game.
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope Speak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve course student from the reserve department. Hajime is not even an ultimate. Oh shit. He was from the reserve department. That's the reason why he changed his tune to us. Hajime doesn't have an ultimate. That's why he's so sassy about it. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possesses ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just the name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope Speak Academy revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average talented human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What in the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend the Hope Speak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope Speak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. At the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You Don't even...
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. You are the traitor. I don't have a talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation because you suck, dude. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now that's probably impossible. Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Nekomaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. I may not have talent, but at least I can use a calm, dickhead. This is true. In any case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What in the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter.
What you saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh,
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekomaru's case? We'd better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right, I haven't seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the site any moment now.
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
hey.
Hey, Hajime.
It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Thank you, Neo. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's more important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. But... yeah? So... Hajime doesn't have a talent. Plot twist, isn't it? Like, he was the one being just like, I don't remember. And yeah, he doesn't remember because he doesn't have a talent. And now... I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam.
Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey,
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Shut the frick up, Nagito.
hey,
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Oh, that thing about the compass. I looked into while I was coming here, but I think this compass must be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
That's obvious.
Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Yeah, he knows what's going on now. Well, I guess we go back here. I guess.
You serious?
Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Damn it, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up. Hey, you're superior, bem-vindo.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy. The thing is, the guy is a robot. How would Mikan do an autopsy on a robot, dude? He's not even human.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? That is true. I think Kazuichi is better to do this, so yeah. Eh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through it enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you?
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Why is he so sassy now? Jesus, he's sassy as hell now.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Damn it, fine, I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? I don't get it. Well, let's go check Nekomaru's body, I guess. Now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuichi to disassemble Nekomaru's body. Okay, Kazuichi, let's go.
damn it.
We've come so far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're going to find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to this head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I try disassemble Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Yeah, now we can see the clock, so we can have a time when he died, I think? Apparently Kazuichi is finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Yeah, let's look at the chest. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointed to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30? The clock's alarm time has been added. Okay. 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait, no, we can't. He said he can't, never. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Ahaha, I have become a Time Lord! Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Because that's the time that he died. Alright. Okay. I can't look more into his head. There's something protruding about the back of Nekomaru's neck. It's the goodnight button that forces Nekomaru to enter sleep mode. By chance, they're gonna press this and force Nekomaru into sleep mode? Maybe the killer really did press this to make Nekomaru enter sleep mode. Even so, it's the back of Nekomaru's neck. Getting behind him to press it would be a Herculean task. That is true. That is true. I think we've seen everything at this point. That was the only thing missing, was the clock, wasn't it? Yeah. What is it, Nagito? Going to be sassy? What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. He's annoyed. He's annoyed. What is it, Nagito?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well...
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey.
Don't you think it's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door at Grape's Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where this doorknob came from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Let her be! Let Colleen be!
Well...
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it after all. We have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts. There's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts here. Huh?
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Oh my god. That is... wow. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you try to fix the button on Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So, you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tearfully saying that, Nagito left the area. He is so rude now. My god. Broken doorknob has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? It seems on edge about something.
Who knows?
Damn right.
Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It has something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all.
For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of the mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez. You're
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Well, we need to go there. And thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, like if you remember Danganronpa 1, yeah, you know what happened to her, you know what she did. So this case is a bit more or less tied with that, I guess, I don't know. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey, hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go?
Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away.
you've got a lot of nerve saying that you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey,
Well, I mean, even so.
now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it will open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey,
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? But if you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. Stop being worse trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If you say we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
yep.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay, let's go! Final dead room. No, kinda. So yeah, supposedly there's a chain behind this door, so will it open? There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I pressed the button. And nothing changed. We're not even on the other side. Nekomaru is still on the same side and everything. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Impossible! Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a second. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So,
What do you mean, huh?
hey!
Hey, doesn't this look the same as we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in the front of the far back door. It was exactly on the same side. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from the Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Which is not. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
It's not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body... it's not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... Is that really what that means? No. No, it's more than that. I feel there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. Because the thing is, if the floor did rotate it, the pillars would have moved. Wouldn't have stayed exactly on the same place if we'd have a bit of rotation. Because rotation means that things would move around. The things didn't really move around. So, yeah. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Because he's like pretty much on the same spot. Strange feeling in the tower has been added to the truthful list of this section. Chain has been updated in your handbook.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, it's just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery? You have a habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it? Maybe there's a clue hidden there? There's a clue on that door? Yeah, I can see that the doorknob is not there. It's the door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone, and it's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Broken doorknob has been updated in your handbook.
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. Wow. That is terrible. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd be a waste of time to ask. Oh boy. It's the ding dong bing dong. Ding dong bing bong. So how we are going to go to the class trial?
It's time for the class trial!
Yeah, sure. How we go there?
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
It's so me. I'm feeling exactly like you, Monokuma. Maybe I'm Monokuma in real life. I don't know.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Okay, like that. We don't need a class trial. We don't need anyone to die. We're fine. We're fine.
Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Okay.
Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Okay. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground? Exactly, that's my question.
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. What is it, Akane? Akane? Did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey.
What do you mean hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us. Okay, what happened to Nekomaru's body within that? It's just... I don't even... Oh, great. What the frick? Is he telling us to go inside from here?
Seems that way.
Oh, right, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I'll avenge you. Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap. I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Okay.
Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward. We're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the smiled movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? Man, that's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Huh? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But You're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. Oh well, it's not like that. That's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
Hey,
There's one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in the serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to the other. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. You love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone is waiting. Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma's rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. And see if the pet pooped. Did the pet pooped? It did. So there we go. That's what we need to do. There we go. No. We're fine. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma's rock. Nagito is a weird. He's so weird. The elevator shook violently as it descended in an ever-increasing speed.
Hey,
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in Fun House was.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake. Yeah, this is normal. This is normal behavior for an elevator. And descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. And everything is pink. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already.
So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey, don't go talking without permission after I said my catchphrase.
Now!
Otherwise, I'm gonna dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times.
What an extreme punishment.
Now
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so, it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the fourth time.